Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this video, we have a treats box. I really need to apologize to the nice people over at Treats. Every time they send me a box, there's some reason I end up having to delay the video. This time I was sick for like a week and my allergies were going nuts, and it was just, I couldn't make a food video the way I sounded. It wasn't a good idea. So I had to delay it. Last time I was moving. It's not great for them, but they do keep sending me the box so that I can show it to you guys, and I can give you guys a discount code, which is Anthony's Customs. I don't get anything for it. If you sign up, I don't get like a kickback or anything like that. It just gives you 15% off your first box. So the discount code is Anthony's Customs. I'll post a link in the description below. If you like what you see, you might want to try it out. I always recommend them. They're awesome boxes. They're always lots of fun to go through. And what it is it's a box of treats from some other place. I don't know which place this is this time. They might have told me. I don't think they did. Sometimes they tell me ahead of time, but they didn't this time. So let's take a look at this. It is Korea, South Korea, to be specific. They always have them bundled like this, or something similar to that. You can see the little flag sticker and the nice little paper in there. And usually they have some nice inserts. Last time they weren't able to do it for a particular reason. So this one has like a postcard type of thing. There's Seoul, and there's some information about there. They always include stuff like that. Here we have some tidbits, some facts, and a recipe. That's always fun. Then they do give you a card which goes over all of the items in the box, and you can like rate them. And it's a nice little thing. I don't go through that on the video because I don't think that's not for the video. That's for me to do, or for you to participate with if you get a box. But there is always a nice assortment of snacks in the box. Probably enough to share with other people. I tend to not because, you know, I'm working on that dad bod. No, I'm just joking. I just don't because I like eating food. Okay, so I usually like to go from salty to sweet. We're going to just go randomly this time. I see two of these. This caught my attention first. We're going to go with these first. It says Margaret Cookie. I don't know what this is exactly. It's a Margaret Cookie. It says right here, Margaret Cookie with parents' love. Feel this love with soft cookie. All right. It does feel semi-soft. It's made by Lot. They usually make a lot of things that are tasty. And I've had lots of Lot things on here before. Oh, it's like a sandwich cookie. It's a white cookie with some kind of filling, I'm guessing. So as you can see, it doesn't look like there's a filling. Sometimes people ask me why I hold this stuff like this. It's to try to create a separation between me and the thing so that it focuses on the cookie. So let's see if there's anything inside before. Oh, it's just two cookies that were stuck together. Okay. Should we bite it in half? Let's bite it in half. Ooh, it's very soft. It crumbled a little bit. It's very soft. It's just your standard. That's delicious. It tastes like a shortbread cookie, but it's a little bit softer than you would expect normally. Ooh. I love shortbread cookies. This is really good. I love the soft texture. Oh man. Oh man. It's nice and buttery and delightful. Now, I have to say, I might be a little bit more inclined to like these things because I did go off my diet for a while during Christmas and Thanksgiving, but I'm back on the diet that I was on like last year. So I might be more inclined to appreciate the snack food than I otherwise would be. But that was really good. I'm definitely going to eat the rest of these. I'm probably going to eat the whole box, but that was good. All right, that's a good cookie. I can't read Korean, so I don't know what this is. It feels like a stack of thin crackers. It looks like Ritz crackers up here. But it's another thing from Lot. So let's see what this is. Chrome and gold packaging. No indication of what the flavor profile might be. It might just be standard crackers. Let's see. It looks like an herb cracker. Maybe like a whole grain cracker. Let's see. I'm not positive. Lots of salt. Maybe some pepper. We focusing? There we go. Can't quite tell for sure. Oh, it smells like gingerbread. With poppy seeds, maybe? What is that flavor? I can't tell if it's ginger. Maybe it's just a touch of lemon with poppy. It's very faint, that's why it's difficult to tell, but it's got a nice crisp crunch to it. Very airy. There might be a touch of cinnamon in there, it's hard to say. Can't read anything on it. It's tasty though, I could definitely eat all of those instantly. It's got really nice mouthfeel. It's a very thin, airy, flaky crunch. Mmm. Maybe not flaky, crispy. Crispy is a better word. That's good. Should we go for another mystery item? We have some mystery items here. This pack particularly seems like it's made for sharing, but I probably won't be doing that. This looks like some sort of like moon pie. I don't know if you can see the little image back there. There you go. Like a chocolate covered marshmallow type thing, maybe. It's just chrome again, I can't tell. It's another thing made by Lot. Alright, let's see. It does look like, I think it's a moon pie over here in America. I'm not sure, I don't eat this kind of stuff, even when I'm not on the diet, so I don't know for sure. But it looks like cookies and maybe mallow covered in chocolate, which can't be bad, but let's find out. I called it. Very mild flavor. Not very sweet. Closer to like a semi-sweet chocolate almost. The cookies aren't really cookies. They're like cake. It's very thin cakes. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell. But yeah, it's very, very thin cakes with mallow in the middle and then chocolate on top. I like that. Not super sweet, but sometimes you don't want something as sweet, so you can eat a whole lot more before you feel like you're gonna be sick. So that works. Alright, we have one more double. I think everything else is just single. Nope, there's one more double down there too, it looks like. Let's see what this is. Custard. It looks like almost like angel food cake. It's called a cream cake. Spongy soft cakes filled with rich custard cream. Let's see. I'm guessing it's gonna be closer to like a strawberry shortcake type sponge with a custard in the middle. It's another Lot item. Very interesting. Maybe I don't know if the treats guys had a connect with Lot for this, or maybe just Lot is big in South Korea. I don't know. It's a little interesting. It does look a little bit like angel food cake, but does look closer to like a strawberry shortcake. Let's crack it open. It's very spongy. Ooh, the custard, it does have a little bit of a look of like semi-soft egg yolk, which is kind of interesting. It smells delightful. It tastes just like a strawberry shortcake sponge. The custard's very mild. I'm getting mostly just vanilla flavor. I do think on that one, because of the type of sponge it is, with that type of custard, it should be a much softer custard, or more like a jam that's very dry. Tastes good, but very dry. It's not a custard. I don't think it's a custard. I wouldn't call it that. It tastes like kind of like a buttercream. Like a very bland buttercream icing. Not a whole lot of custard going on there. Not bad, but definitely the least of the things we've tried so far. Alright, we have one last set of doubled up things. This one's pretty obvious what it is. A Choco Pie. It looks like it's the same thing we just had 2 things ago, but this time with a vanilla or a yellow sponge rather than a chocolate sponge. So it's probably going to be really good. I'm all for this kind of thing. Something covered in chocolate with marshmallow in the middle. Can't go wrong. Sponge is a little harder on this one, and so is the marshmallow. A little bit more chew to it. That's pretty tasty. Very mild again. Not a whole lot of flavor, but it is fun to eat. You can see the marshmallow. I'm making a mess. The marshmallow has a lot of pull to it. A lot of gelatin in that mallow. I'll get my protein for the day. It's good. I like that, but if you want something really sweet, not for you. If you want something mild but tasty, Go for it. I don't know what this is. Looks like a pack of Pokemon cards, almost. Made by Lot. Doesn't say what it is at all, but it says open here. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find out. It feels like it's a big cracker. I probably didn't need to open the way they said. I don't think that's gonna be helpful. I broke whatever's inside. Oh! It's little waffles. I don't know why I used like a terrible British accent for that. It's like a little waffle, almost like a pizzelle. It smells like a pizzelle a little bit. That's what it is, basically. I've always loved these kind of things. Because of the crunch, they're so dense, but thin and light at the same time. I really enjoy it. Again, very mild flavor. We're not being wowed by anything this time, but it is a reliable snack. It's not bad. It's very good for me, but again, if you want something very sweet, probably not the thing for you. But texture-wise, these things are wonderful. We're gonna do this one next, because I think I'm not gonna want this flavor in my mouth. Toasted seaweed. Never been a seaweed fan. Had it a few times. I just don't get it. I don't know why people like it so much. It's like not even the type of flavor for me that it's not enough to really like or dislike. It's like green tea that's not been brewed with sugar or anything. For me, there's no point. But maybe if you like something like this, then there you go. It's just a tray of seaweed. Very thin. Here's what we're gonna do, because that's too big for my mouth. We're gonna fold it and eat it like this. Yep. It tastes exactly like seaweed. What's the point? There's no texture. I just don't get it. There's no point. Don't eat this. This is a gel thing to suck up the moisture. Yeah, I don't get the point of seaweed, honestly. Like, that's in there, that's cool. If you've never had it before, try it. It doesn't taste bad, it just doesn't taste like much of anything. I don't get it. Alright, 3 more things to go. Let's try this. Butter coconut sweet biscuit. That sounds good. It feels dense. Oh, there's a couple in there, I think. I think it's actually like a stack of thin cookie cracker type things. Like cookies, but thin. Not thick like a traditional American style cookie. More close to a gram, I think. A graham cracker. Yeah, pretty close to a graham cracker. I'd say it even has the little ruffly edges on the side. That's half of one. I broke it. So, looks like a graham cracker. Smells like coconut. Tastes like a graham cracker, sort of. More like an animal cracker. This is a lot like an animal cracker. It's basically an animal cracker. I don't know if that's a thing that's international, so for those of you who are watching from somewhere else, I don't know how to describe it other than it's exactly like an animal cracker if you're from the States. It's fine. Animal crackers aren't known for the abundance of flavor, so it's fine to eat, good texture, but very, very mild. Alright, we're gonna do this next. It looks like a Pocky, which is what it is. It's a pepero from Lot, again, Korean version, Korean #1 brand it says. Chocolate and biscuit. So this is just basically a cookie stick dipped in chocolate. Which again, can't go wrong, but not necessarily going to be impressive. Which I think is what I'm going to be talking about here at the end of the video when we do a wrap up. We get a bunch of these guys, which are super fun to eat and they taste good, but they're just cookie sticks dipped in chocolate. That chocolate is actually really good. I wasn't expecting that. It's very thin. Not a ton of it, but it has a lot of flavor. Yeah. That might be the best chocolatey thing we've had so far. Okay. All right, that's pretty tasty. Was everything in here from Lot? I kind of think it might have been. Here we go. Concho Choco Biscuit. Another chocolatey biscuit. We didn't have anything savory, did we, other than the seaweed? I don't think we did. Interesting. I wonder if that's a Korea thing or just the way the box happened to be assorted this time. So I think these are just going to be like those little cookies that have the little printings on them. Little chocolate printouts. Yeah, they do. Just little different images. I believe they have chocolate cream on the inside. Just little hollow cookie. That's tasty. This is like the kind of thing I remember eating as a kid. My parents would give me little cookies like this for my lunchbox. Not from Korea, of course, but we have very similar things here in the States. That's tasty. Fun to eat. Again, very mild flavor. Okay. Time for the wrap up. I like the box. I have to say though, this was the least interesting box that we've had from them. They want my honest opinion every time they give me a box, so I'm going to give it. I think for somebody who's interested in a subscription food box, more interesting items would be a draw. I personally I wouldn't want to get a box where everything was going to be just stuff I've basically had before, but from a different country. I want something that represents that country. I can't say anything here made me feel like I was eating something from another country. I've had basically all of these kind of things before from bunches of other countries, but even here at home. So, not a bad box. And if you're going to sign up, I don't think you'll be upset that you get a box like this from time to time. But again, I've made this point before, and they've done a lot better, I think, lately. I think we need more variety and more of the uniqueness, more of the soul of the country. No pun intended. I intended it a little bit. More of the country that it's from in the box. Not just things that they sell there, that they sell everywhere else too. Things that they only sell there, or at least are from there, that kind of thing. So yes, this was a good box. I don't think it was the strongest presentation for treats. So if you guys are interested, check out some of my other videos. You'll see sometimes you get more variety, more interesting stuff. Sometimes you don't. I mean, I'm sure they're having trouble sourcing stuff at this point with the shipping problems and the inflation and everything that's going on. So I'm not really faulting them for it, but I am going to be honest. This was not a particularly interesting box. I don't mean to be offensive, treat people. I know you're sending this to me for free, and I appreciate it, but you want my honest feedback, that's what it is. I think it just needs to have a little bit more interest, a little bit more intrigue, some more variety, some more international flair. Still a good box. I didn't dislike anything other than seaweed, but that's me. Other people might love the seaweed. You got a whole bunch of them in here. I don't get it. But either way, that was fun, and I think if you guys are going to sign up, you'll enjoy the boxes. Share them with somebody. You'll have a good time. This one just probably wasn't the most exciting ever. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, you can give it a thumbs down too. That's okay. And if you haven't subscribed, you might want to. I have a bunch of videos like this on the channel and thousands of action figure reviews and more stuff coming out daily. So make sure you come back for all of that. And in the meantime, keep collecting or eating or whatever it is that you want to do.